What exactly is wrong with Onana? Hey guys, welcome to the set plays. So the midweek fixtures are almost done. I think it's just West Ham and Leicester match left for today. But I'm just going to make a few observations from the midweek fixtures. First of all, I think Cole Palmer is struggling. For some reason, he doesn't just seems to be finding his feet anymore. Though I do expect him to still bounce back. I mean, he's a big player, so I don't expect him to struggle for this long. But it has gone on longer than I expected. I mean, it's 7 matches now since he last made a goal contribution, and he has been missing an awful lot of chances. But I still believe he will pick up and help Chelsea achieve their aims for the season. And the second point of note is that Liverpool are going to win the league. I mean, it has become evident there is no team right now in the league that plays close to the level of Liverpool in terms of play style and consistency. There is no team, and for those who actually think or believe that Arsenal are in a title race, they are actually closer to a top four contention than an actual title race. So I believe Liverpool is going to run away with this one this season. Probably a 17 or 20 points gap by the end of the season. With the way things are going with the other teams immediately below them, I just feel this season is already written off in favor of Liverpool. Also, I believe or I feel Aaron Ramsdale needs a better team to thrive. Now, no disrespect to Southampton, but they have not just been good enough all season. And I mean, for a man who had been touted to be England's number one in the near future, I don't think Southampton is the team for him. He should, I feel he should be in a better team. Maybe not at the uppermost part of the league. Maybe a team within the mid-table region. At least a comfortable mid-table team is okay for a player the caliber of Ramsdale, as opposed to Southampton that is already almost doomed for relegation from the beginning of the season. Like I said, no disrespect to them. I just feel he needs a better team. Also, there is no more need to talk about Arsenal's abysmal performance. I mean, it had been coming, or it had been evident from the January, since the turn of January, and with all the injury problems they have. And though one might be tempted to make excuses with the amount of injuries Arsenal have, but I don't think that is enough reason. My point being, they had the opportunity in a transfer window to strengthen, but they decided not to, and so they have no one to blame for their issues but themselves. And like I stated earlier, anyone who is deluding himself that Arsenal is in a title race, you cannot be any more wrong. Like Arsenal are far away from a title race. As a matter of fact, this year's title race is just between Liverpool and themselves. No other team comes close. So I'm just I have already written off Arsenal for the season. I mean, it is going to be another trophyless season for the Gunners, and hopefully, I'm glad to see Man U back to winning ways, even though they actually had a red card in the match. But I just wanted to, what exactly is wrong with Onana? I mean, it's been 2 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons now. I think this is his third season, and he's still making some kind of silly mistakes, unnecessary mistakes. I don't know if what exactly the problem was, because he was an elite goalkeeper at Inter Milan, but since he moved to Manchester United, it just feels like there is just something, like he's just not good enough, which I refuse to believe is the fact. But it's beginning to feel more like that every day because there are some unnecessary mistakes that he makes as a goalkeeper of a club of that level that just shouldn't be. I just hope that he picks up himself. Yeah, I hope he picks up himself before Amorim decides to make a change for in that position. Because if he does, it is going to. I just feel it to become a downward spiral for him from there. So um, I wouldn't say he was completely at fault for the first goal that he conceded, but he was mainly at fault. And I know Dogo had a bad day at the office yesterday. Some days are just like that, but as far as that goal is concerned, I felt Onana shouldn't have moved from his position since Patrick Dogo already had the ball covered. But like I said, sometimes he just makes all these silly mistakes, and you just wonder where the Onana of Inter Milan is. I just hope that, like I said, he picks up for his own sake. And finally, I don't know what to make of the Man City team this season. I feel the legs are gone in the Man City team, at least for the those that formed the core of the team these past few years. I think most of them, their legs are gone, and that is why we are seeing the inconsistencies in Man City this season. And secondly, considering the fact that they have been serial winners for the past 6 seasons and won the Premier League back to back 4 times, I think they are suffering from what I call winners fatigue now. They are finding it difficult to motivate themselves, but they have a winners mentality. So I believe, even though this season they did not, this season is almost over for them, but I feel that they can pick themselves up next season, at least with the return of Rodri, and hopefully Nico being a good Rodri understudy, just in case for some reason Rodri picks up another a long time injury like this. At least they will not miss him as much as they do now, because it is evident now that without Rodri playing for Man City, it is just not it is just not the same. They just feel like a different team. There is no They lose a lot of midfield battles, and like I said, most of their high caliber older players are past their prime. The likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Ike Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, they are all past their prime now. So it is important the newer people being signed are good enough to play as well as the Man City team of few years ago. But that being said, I would like to hear your own comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Also, look out for my list of the 10 best performers for the midweek fixtures. It will be out maybe later today or latest tomorrow after the last match of the game week. So catch you on the next one. Bye.